Ben's Tale, an adventure of truth and myth. Book 1, Seeds of Destiny. Chapter 2, Long Strange Trip. Scene 3. David called his in-laws from the hospital to tell them how their daughter was. They wanted to come right then to see her, but would wait until morning so she could rest. He then went back into the room, kissed Ben's resting mother on the forehead, and told her he would go home to sleep. He drove a little under the speed limit on the way home. He was extremely exhausted from all the craziness of the evening, but he resisted the urge to nap while behind the wheel. He finally arrived home, dreadfully worried about his wife and Ben. His mind kept playing through all the things that had happened and all the things that might go wrong. He knew sleep would not come to him this night. He set his morning alarm, laid down on the bed, and was asleep the instant his head hit the pillow. The next morning was Sunday. David called the hospital and asked how things were. The nurse told him his wife still slept and she looked better. They were waiting for the results from her second set of tests before they decided what to do next. David said he was going to church to pray. He gave the nurse the church's phone number and asked her to please call him when she knew anything more. The doctor called Ben's father at church. He told him his wife had worsened and they would have to deliver Ben early. He also said that David's in-laws had come to be with her. David thanked the doctor for the information and said he'd be there soon. He told the folks at church the new status. The congregation said they would keep praying for his family and him. He thanked them all, got in his car, and drove to the hospital. When he got there, his mother-in-law stood over his wife. All the excitement made his mate very tired. She nodded off and on as everyone tried to update David. Little had changed since the call from the doctor. The doctors tried their best not to look worried as they anxiously paced the hall. They knew things would be best for both patients if they could wait until the medicines kicked in. Not one doctor could stand the delay, but time would not move any faster. David and his wife talked with each other over nothing and everything. They spoke of little bits of humor and blessings from their more normal days, and the scary stuff since last evening. A doctor came in and said the operation would be in minutes. Ben's father asked if he could be there. The doctor told him there would be 7 doctors plus the assisting medical crew in the operating room. If he were there too, he would be one more thing the staff would have to worry about. David understood and thanked the doctor for being so honest with him. Part of him wanted to be there for her, but he knew it would be best if he stayed out. She wouldn't even be awake to see him at her side. He felt both melancholy and relieved. He would rest, hope, and pray in the waiting room with his in-laws while the professor took care of his precious two. Hello all, and welcome to Ben's Tale, Book 1, Seeds of Destiny, Chapter 2, Long Strange Trip, Scene 3. This week art is by R. Benjamin. The tension mounts as Ben's birth approaches. Bit by bit, we are getting closer to our bonus scene review. We are still waiting to see if any one of these 3 things happen. 1, 100 views of a future video here. 2, 50 subscribers. If just the fans from Facebook subscribed, we would be there. 3, 5 patrons on Patreon. When any one of these things happen, we will post 2 videos the following week on the next scene in the story. Spread the word to your friends and family. We can get there even more quickly. If you want to show your financial support for these videos, become a patron for us on our Patreon. The link is below in the description. Every level of patron gets monthly rewards. 90% of our portion of the money you folks give us through Patreon will help pay my 91-year-old mother's, alias Ben's grandma Edie, care at home. Any level you can manage on Patreon would be a big help. There are rewards at every level. Things you can do to help our channel out. 1. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up below. 2. If you want to see more of these, please subscribe. 3. If you have any questions about the story, opinions, thoughts, writing in general, Ben's art, or you just want to say hi, please leave a message on the wall below. Any and all of these things are enormous helps. Thanks again. Thank you very much for visiting. Please come again. Peace, hugs, and happiness. David Amrod, signing